there's an innocent caught up in a lot of issues. Annette, I believe you know.
Are you adopting every orphan in this damn city?
No.
A
I
little
fixed
bit,
the
yeah.
audio.
Yeah. I just set up an orphanage.
I believe you're talking to the wrong person. If you'd like to, please go talk to Dame L'Oreal if you're interested in setting up an orphanage.
I mean, this is more of a prison break.
You want me to give you the resources in order to break into the jail district, in order to
Oh,
rescue a pregnant Salim Chant.
a pregnant teenager
Yeah.
who was married into the Slim Chant.
The one accused of poisoning her husband.
Yes.
Um. Still investigation.
When she said that, I'd like to roll insight to see if she knows it was me.
Okay.
It was me!
I hate it every time I do it. It's such like a super villain thing. Like, I, Cervantes, did it!
I have
No,
a +4. Why am I
see if
so
she
bad
knows
at
too.
insight?
You stupid bitch.
God damn it! That's the second 3 I've rolled today. What the
Human,
fuck?
human wave tactics, boys.
You
She doesn't know.
You don't know.
They don't know.
You don't know.
I could have
You
rolled that 15.
Damn.
hard to say. You have no indication one way or the other.
I'm just gonna straight up ask Tannis. Tannis, do you think that the teenager did it?
Almost certainly not. She's a teenage girl.
Who do you think did
But
it?
I assume a political rival of some kind. Not like the Salim chants are without enemies. I know it wasn't me. And poison isn't really Dame L'Oreal's MO. She's much more likely to challenge you to a duel and then split you groin to sternum. It's likely not the little mage rebellion, considering he wasn't found in a smoking crater. So,
You
Oh
have an
no.
idea of who it is?
let me see. Does they have an idea? What did we roll?
I don't know why you're tackling this tiger's tail.
Cervantes, I would like you to roll. Just roll me a deception check to see how much of a poker face you've got right now.
What a.
I wonder what it would. I wonder what it would do if Tannis found out that I just laxatived him and beat the fuck out of him.
Well, Thomas is also asking us to,
Quite frankly, I'm the man for the job.
we need a man of experience.
We need a real professional.
Slim Chan Hunter.
They don't seem to suspect you.
But she's got a great poker face, so we probably can't tell.
Fair.
It's like a knife fight in the dark.
Okay. I think we've got a potential deal on our hands here. Annette's life for another.
I wonder. I haven't heard about any other poisoners in the city. What? No, that's not true. I do know of one person who sells an awful lot of poisons. Particularly pale lady. You wouldn't be familiar.
No.
I mean, Metal's got a terrible poker face, so he's probably like.
I don't think there's like a consequence to us knowing.
I also think it's funny.
A pale
Goes,
shopkeep.
Maybe. And then straight face. No.
Oh,
No.
no, there's no reason why you would need to know the only person that sells magical equipment in the entire city. Of course not.
Mm-hmm.
Tied staff of bird calls.
Mhm. So, you want me to give you the resources to do a jailbreak,
Mhm.
to save this wrongfully accused pregnant teenager from being publicly executed, likely as soon as she gives birth,
Mhm.
out of the goodness of my heart, and this is also out of the goodness of your hearts.
Mhm.
Oh,
Huh.
And you're probably gonna pay us too.
whoa!
I'm not going to pay you to break. I'm not going to pay you for your good deed.
Lars, this is a favor for a favor.
Oh, yes, if you'd like this,
I was trying to
your,
convince.
your metal friend is correct. If you rid me of my problem, I'll rid you of your problem. Or facilitate its riddance, at least.
I mean, Ivar was kind of already on the list to begin with.
Oh, discovered that he's an absolute twat, did you?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. We technically still have a job for him.
I mean, I would say this, Tannis. The gold we acquire is one, not being thrown into banks or anything like that. We wear our gold. Points at like the studded leather armor and all the armors and weapons that everybody has. And it's
Yeah.
going to be used, and it's going to be useful to you and our relationship.
They look at you. Well, it occurs to me that whenever it is you give me back my heirloom, you're already getting 15,000 gold, and you clearly aren't hurting for equipment
You can never have
or
too many souls.
bravado, since I believe the first or second time you were in my home, second time you were in my home, must have been, you decided that you would explore. I'm not paying you to facilitate a jailbreak that you want. I
Oh
will
well.
pay I will pay you for the contracts we had already agreed upon, and I will pay you to facilitate a messy divorce for my brother, or I will give you the people and resources that you would likely require to stage this charitable jailbreak.
Well, were I not a man guided by faith, I would say it'd be very useful for somebody to have an heir to the Slimchan household. It'd be quite useful.
Well, as it turns out, I already have one. He's in the other room stuffing his face.
Hmm.
Damn,
And
Tannis, you
that
got
one
gold.
doesn't and that one doesn't require me to change their diapers.
Could
Certainly, you don't want Sylvester having that attention, do you?
Why not? He's my dear brother.
I mean, we want everything for our family, but it's a dangerous position to be in. I'm not threatening. I am actually concerned for Sylvester.
Well, Sylvester's likely safer than you or I. And also, there are a rather lot of Salem chants ahead of this hypothetical child that has not yet been successfully born, I might add. I have no interest in separating a mother from her child.
Hmm.
That's good, admirable, even.
I don't particularly have any interest of rescuing this girl, except that I imagine that she is being blamed because she knows who did commit the murder. Well, the brief murder, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
rather unpermanent, I've heard.
What?
Fuck.
That bitch is
Oh,
still alive?
oh, you hadn't heard?
No.
They've got more money than nearly anybody in the city. You didn't think that they would be like, oh, my poor brother, he's whole. He's sort of dead, but we can fix that.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
Metal is definitely going to angrily look over at Cervantes.
Why? Don't look at
Poker
me.
face is gone.
Don't look at me. Tannis, how do you feel about cowled wizards?
I think they should all burn in the Seven Hells.
Cool.
Cool. Same.
They are.
Wait, why?
They're horrific. They hoard power. They crush the poor and the weak underneath their boot heel just because they can. They care very little for profit or commerce or the well-being of anyone in this entire city. They only care for power and destruction.
I'd like to roll how much of that was how much they actually believe of what they just said.
Roll insight.
She said it quite vigorously. Or they said
Yeah.
it was quite
Well,
You believe them.
yeah, it sounded like a great speech, so a lot of passion. Must have been true.
Tannis,
Yeah.
and
I'll try. Oh my god.
and your family, how do you feel about the well-being of the citizens of the city?
I think they certainly deserve better than the lot they've gotten in life.
Comrade Tannis.
Oh no, darling. I absolutely enjoy capitalism and money and wealth, but I don't think
Socially responsible capitalism.
I I hope that you do not think me so cruel as to. You've been to the River District or the Slave District.
Of course.
They literally have a district called the Slave District.
If I were first seat on the council and not second, I would change both of those things as expeditiously as I could.
Comrade Tannis. Based. Well,
I simply hate to see people crushed who don't deserve it. I'm not the kind of person who would step on a bug merely for existing.
All right. All right. I think Tannis can be trusted.
Luckily for your metal friend, who I believe is crawling with bugs.
Yes, I have a colony of ants somewhere around here.
Please don't let them out.
They like to stay where they are.
Tannis, have you heard through the grapevine what the movements of the Slime Chants have or will be?
How do you mean?
Well, the whole city thinks that Thaze is deceased. If Thaze is not deceased, what happens next?
Well, I expect there'll be a rather spectacular pageant in the Executioner's Square, wherein a recently delivered Annette Salem chant will be brought to the Executioner's block and confronted by her not so dear and not so departed husband, and then be summarily executed for the pleasure of the masses, because when you exert absolute power, the masses do tend to celebrate when one of you loses their head.
And do you think Days is just sitting around having tea in his home in the meanwhile?
It's possible. I imagine they have safe houses around the city.
How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
They,
I'm gonna show up. All right, round two.
it does
Gotcha.
occur to me that the Salim Chants have a rather large patronage of the Gold Spire, the monastery in the bay.
Wait, they patron it, or is that
They patron it. They provide quite a lot of monetary assistance to the monks and nuns therein. I imagine if they were to go to somebody to say, "Oh, look at my poor deceased brother, who somebody didn't dissolve in acid," um, that is likely where they would get assistance, because I know Dame L'Oreal certainly wouldn't do it.
Note to self, get acid. Wait, I have acid claws. What the fuck am I talking about?
I was gonna say, out of game, does anybody actually have acid?
I only have
You have your
laxatives.
You also know where there are some Puranas that you have successfully fed bodies to.
God damn it.
Yeah, I just gotta
Piranhas.
drag like the second in line to the.
See, the thing is the Slam
sewer.
Chants don't know that I know he's still alive. I mean, we know that he's still alive.
Canis?
Main character. Well,
Canis, can we be very trusting of you right now?
what?
I
No.
feel like we can.
Tennis, I have to be forward with you.
I'm gonna shoot metal. And then
Cervantes killed, Cervantes did kill Thay's Slim Chan. Or
Wait.
attempted to kill
I was gonna say, you
Thay's
didn't do a very good job of it.
Well, frankly, I didn't think that they had clerics at their disposal to just raise them after 60 seconds or whatever.
Did you scream your name before killing him?
Yes, he did.
Oh, no.
These may be aware of who his murderer is, and it might be me.
We might.
And you're just walking around.
Yes. Believe me, the Wakal wizards have come for my life. But
Yeah, that was an assassination attempt.
we do dispose of
Only
them.
one.
Yeah, we've been very lucky.
Well, to be fair, they sent a whole squad.
Oh,
In broad daylight, can you believe it?
yes.
They have a slave district. They have a prison district. I don't know why this surprises you, Cervantes.
Anyway, Tennis. Yes, we had to be very forward with you and let you know that Days was supposed to be dead. Don't worry, I'll go get him again, and then I'll make sure to get the rest of them too.
Yes, I would recommend acid works quite well. If your intention is to thwart attempts at resurrection. Acid can certainly feed it to a creature.
No,
Or-
we have some Puranas for that.
Poor people, I suppose, if you're intending on
Ooh.
spreading the blame around. Don't mind facilitating cannibalism. That would not be my first approach.
That's a little poetic, though, Tanis.
I do have a poet's soul. You
Well-
could also put them in a crate, shackle it, lock it with an arcane lock, and dump it in the bay.
Tennis, I don't think it's any surprise to you now, given
Or I-
what you've heard today, that that we're out to eliminate the Slim Chance and the Cowled Wizards and restore order to the government.
That is implying that there was ever order to the government. But yes, I'm glad that there was some greater purpose beyond just they look at you.
Well, believe me, I had my personal
Vengeance?
reasons too.
Vengeance.
Why do you say that?
Well, that's why I killed the youngest Slim Champ brother was vengeance. So I figured. Oh, if we're being honest, we're being honest.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they also happen to, kill my wife, but that's fine.
Oh, this one only broke up my parents' marriage, abused my brother during his childhood, stole from my mother and led directly to her death, um, humiliated my entire family name, and then tried to take over, thinking that I would not fight back. So I understand vengeance.
I think you want. I think you would like to be seated in the first seat, and I think we would like to see you there. We have a common enemy, and I think that this relationship between us can be more than just business associates.
You proposing marriage?
I get down on one knee.
Oh, Jesus. What not marriage,
Tannis,
but a
Tannis, please.
partnership?
Not that one. Just not that one.
Oh no, I'm holding out for the blue one. Good taste in books. I don't
Good
want to
idea.
marry any of you chuckleheads.
Well, I've seen the previous one.
Excuse
Nice.
me?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Ex-
I'll leave
e-
now.
Just leaves.
Excuse me.
Just leaves.
When you try the door, it's locked.
All right.
Why is it locked?
I hide.
Well, ostensibly, it's locked so that Sylvester wouldn't bust in here while I try and facilitate his widowing.
Sylvester just hears at the other door. Shit.
What exactly, Lars, is it that you think you know about my personal
I
entanglements?
apologize. I spoke too quick. I had a morning beer.
I've had several.
Well,
I've had several. I know what it sounds like when somebody speaks the truth out of turn.
So you admit it's the truth.
Oh, well, I've admitted murder. I can surely admit that I've had a clandestine affair before,
I'm not one to judge.
but
I mean, we have met Hand Dog.
yes. And did you
No.
hear from his own mouth that about our relationship?
Have we? I think we have.
mm,
He didn't mention their name.
We insinuated.
yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
heavily
we-
insinuated. But I don't think they were too. Were they too? They also gave all the details as well. They were drunk and rambling.
They were drunk.
Yeah, they basically just said that they had had a partner who was higher class and they'd had a child together and the child died.
Yeah, I think that was the part that like really.
Yeah, that's the part that you pieced it together.
Yeah. Also, that's the part I'm like.
I just need to know if I need to finish cleaning house.
No, you don't need to finish cleaning house.
That I just would like to make it very clear. In any partnership with me, I value secrecy and loyalty above all else. And if I find that anyone sells me up the river or puts my name in their mouth when it doesn't belong, they will no longer have a mouth with which to speak.
If you're upset with Hand Dog because we know this, it wasn't his fault. We're just too smart.
Tennis plays for keeps.
Well. Also,
Ah.
we kind of were convinced to spare him. Do
Yeah,
you,
we.
Tannis, as a personal question, do you think people can be redeemed?
I think that people are generally simple creatures, and people are what it is they appear that they are. But that does not mean most people never think beyond where they're getting their next meal. They don't think beyond where they're getting the copper to resole their shoes, to keep a roof over their head, food in their bellies. They don't think beyond their next fight or fuck. They live in the moment of their next breath. And I think that introspection is a luxury that few have the time to really afford. So, with enough self-actualization, I suppose, people can recognize what they are, and if they don't like it, change it, perhaps. The idea of redemption means that I would believe in the idea of sin, which I don't particularly. But I think people can make up for bad things they've done, wrongs they've done.
Yeah, you see Lars kind of like breathe in and kind of like breathe out really deep upon hearing that.
Most
Again,
people
I'm sorry,
don't.
I'm sorry to have insulted you. I didn't mean that.
It's all right.
Out of game. I'm thinking we were just with Marika,
Mm-hmm.
the wife of Richard.
Mm-hmm.
The saloon chants no, because when Thays was resurrected, he probably told them who killed him.
Was Thaser
So it stands to reason that Marika would have known. Davril's with Marika.
I mean,
Also, Marika did not see Cervantes.
yeah, they didn't see you.
Okay, so at least y'all aren't like guilty by association necessarily.
Yet.
Yet.
Do we know that we don't know if they were actually out of game, just out of resurrected. We just know that they're in like they could be resurrected and where they could have been resurrected.
Should we very quickly run to the Golden Monastery?
Let's get this out of let's finish up this in-game conversation. This out-of-game conversation in-game.
All right.
All right.
So, Tanis, given all this, where do you think we stand? How do you feel?
How do I feel currently? A boiling sense of rage.
Toward? Just the one guy?
Well, I have a deep pit of rage, as it might be. Currently, my rage is focused on the man who not only seduced my brother, but married him and has lived under my house, under my roof, under my protection, and with all of the luxuries afforded him as a Dana here, only to, uh, let's call it very kindly, insult my hospitality and our familial bindings.
Does living or marrying into the Danahirs include connections to a certain group?
Well, he would have known. Deep connections? No. But I'm going to assume that you all know that I had a child with Hand Dog, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Hand Dog spent much more time in my home and around my family than most other members of the guild, let's say. So it's not it was very easy for me to put together that he would have been the member of the Shadow Thieves that Ivar would have contacted because he's really the only one that he knows.
Oh.
And also, Hound Dog is an idiot.
So
He
then,
wasn't. He
We
wasn't.
almost.
He wasn't always. He wasn't always an idiot.
Tannis, you might find this very funny. Or not. We almost walked that man into jail. We got him drunk, and we drunkenly walked him, picking up drinks all along the way. And we were gonna send him over to Dame L'Oreal or something, or whatever you people call law here. And he told us your story, and it changed all of our minds.
with no names mentioned.
He was very
Yeah.
careful about that. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, they were, but you know, we're not idiots either.
He's always a sad sack.
But we're also kind of idiots.
You are kind of idiots, yes. That man is really going to make me use up all of the favors I have in this city. Well, let's just say it probably would have been worth a lot more to you to not turn him in for the bounty than the bounty would have gotten you.
No, well, we didn't.
We didn't. Yeah, he's running
Yeah.
around somewhere.
After hearing that
Probably-
story, we couldn't turn him into jail.
Probably drunk as fuck. Still.
Not to say that we are dissuaded by our emotions when we're in business.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Oh, we don't want to destroy our business rapport.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, hey, if I hire you, are you just gonna walk out on the job because somebody told you a sad story? God, people were professionals. Fuck.
Luckily, Ivar is an irredeemable piece of shit, so I'm not particularly worried about that.
Oh yeah, I mean, because Ivar's still on the list. Even
Ivar's
before
backstory.
now we just have more reasons to kill him.
Monetary reasons.
Monetary reasons, yes.
Unless you do want my help with your charity case.
I think we do prefer your assistance with the charity case.
Yeah. I don't feel that.
Do you want manpower or do you want knowledge? Or both?
We have a capable covert member in our party who could sneak in and handle lockpicking and things of that nature. The problem is knowledge.
Yeah, I don't think we need more looks around. We're a little lean, but this isn't always how it is.
So,
I mean, manpower is probably not a bad thing.
Well, if we're walking a whole party into the prison, we don't need more members of the party. Just like a fucking parade of people.
Maybe one person could do.
A backup rogue.
I think that I know. I do know. I think someone who might be helpful. In addition to knowledge, I think I can scrounge up some blueprints someplace.
Excellent.
Blueprints would work.
Yeah.
I can tell you without finding the blueprints that it is the jail is not what it seems.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
It is a magical jail, likely.
It is a magical jail. and none of the mages that go in ever come back out, living or dead.
Which doesn't lead to a demi-plane, does it?
Well, I'm clearly not a practitioner of the arcane arts. Um, I suppose it's possible. None of the intel I've... As it turns out, communication by magical means from inside the jail to outside the jail is impossible. So I'm left to send spies in and hope that they're not discovered before they get to come back out and tell me what's in there. I know some of what's in there, but it's not like I can send arcane practitioners in there because their magic doesn't work.
Presumably our magic wouldn't work either.
Presumably.
It's a good thing a lot of us can just hit shit real hard.
That is generally what I go for.
Pulls out gun. I got magic right here.
Could I still turn into a bear while inside? I'm not sure.
Can you
Okay.
turn into a bear normally?
Yes.
What a useful skill.
I mean, I turn into animals that I can see. I am a druid after all.
I don't know if... Admittedly, I've never tried to send a druid in there. But I did, let's call it subcontract, a holy practitioner to go in there for me to see if perhaps divine magic might work where arcane does not. And their death quite quickly assuaged me of that notion. So I don't believe that, at the very least I can tell you that divine magic works no better than arcane magic inside those walls.
So I doubt nature magic would work either.
I would not bet my life on it.
Alright.
Right. Well, after all, given all the different factions, it's not like they want to give Dame L'Oreal the ability to just march in there and attack if she so chose to.
No, I believe that that would be a very bad day for them. Have you seen that woman fight?
Yes. No, have we?
Well, I'm more so
I was thinking
speaking.
about another kind of fight.
If she were to send her paladins in, they would solely have to rely on their weapons to win.
Which I think it would be certainly a battle. Hi, Brad.
Hello, Brad.
It's okay. It's okay. You were really just busy having your world rocked. It was cool.
Yep.
So it's about, I will say that you catch up with the rest of them who are having a conversation with Tanis. And you get shown into the sitting room by a very harried dwarf butler. And there's the remains of lunch, in case you're hungry. Big fat sandwiches and beer. Olives, peanuts. It's a spread. Oh, one of your erstwhile friends.
What does erstwhile mean?
Do you need a dictionary, dear?
Fun fact, I didn't really go to school.
Oh, well, fair then. Erstwhile means that he was sort of missing and tardy.
Yeah, he was
Pretty
busy.
occupied.
Busy.
He was having a workout.
Oh, you do look a little peaked. You should have something to eat.
Yeah, I'm a little tired and a little sore all over.
Oh,
Um, It does happen from time to time.
Are there any like visible bruises?
I mean, he passed his con save, so if there are visible bruises, that is up for Brad to decide how much flavor he'd like to give this.
You know what? Yeah, there are some bruises. He
There are
tries
some
to cover a couple of them up, but he didn't get all of them.
Looks like it was a real beast.
Yeah, had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck me. Davril, we have actually bonded quite a bit with Tanis. Tanis knows that I murdered Thays.
So basically, they're friends now.
Tanis has also hired us to kill Ivor.
We were gonna do that regardless, but okay.
Well, now
No.
we get paid for it.
Yeah, now we have
Oh.
monetary gain.
We're not getting paid for it.
Yes, I mean, you
Yeah,
can get paid for it, but
We're getting paid in a favor.
It's not
Right.
monetary though.
I mean, I'd gladly do it, even without a favor. But I guess we are.
Tanis, they are gonna help us rescue Annette from the prison with supposed
Yeah.
blueprints and perhaps one assistant.
Yes, one assistant. Yeah, that prison district's some real mean shit. Not gonna lie.
oh yes, magic does not work.
Didn't you say
Yeah.
the divine person died?
Oh, they did, yes.
Was it related to did they try to use cast lesser healing and explode or something?
I really could not tell you. I was not there, but I did see the remains.
He kind of like you see Lars kind of touch his light bender simple kind of nervously
Well,
I'm just saying, you might want to find whatever it is that keeps magic from working inside those walls first.
And
Mhm.
break it, probably.
Yeah.
Destroy it most thoroughly would be my suggestion.
hit it real hard.
Alright.
Tanis is also very much in line with us in agreement that the cowled wizards need to be disposed of, or at least knocked down a few pegs.
Yeah.
Cool with that.
I would.
Oh,
Oh,
Davril, Thays might have been resurrected.
oh, he's almost certainly resurrected. It's just whether or not everybody else knows.
Well,
So the man that I declared I am your murderer to is now alive and walking around.
well, I was really gonna hope that we were gonna try to intervene on that one and just go to that golden spire or whatever and just bully them.
We don't know if he's resurrected yet, but we know that they have the means to do so. So we
Most likely
Tanis
he is.
Tanis did share with us who would have done the resurrecting, so we want to go pay them a visit.
So yeah, while Tanis is getting blueprints, right, Tanis, for the prison.
That would be my intention, and I'll check with my contact to see if they're available for assistance.
While that's happening, we could go and just beat up some unholy holy people.
Your intention is to walk into the Golden Spire and beat them until they give you the younger brother of the most powerful man in the city.
No,
Does
probably
not
gonna-
sound like a good idea.
probably gonna
Yeah,
find
we
their
put it like
secret
that.
tunnels that they have or something.
I was like, have you ever met a monk? Most of the ones I've met are rather punchy.
I want to actually roll Arcana. I'm not very good at it, but I'd like to roll it just to see if I know what kind of spell they would have used to resurrect him. Because if it's raise dead, no, it's a 10.
The only kind of resurrection magic you have seen performed since you've worked in a martial sort of capacity, you've seen Revivify used quite frequently. Anything above that, like Raise Dead, would probably be out of your pay grade.
Yeah, it's not spells you see every day.
Yeah.
Well, Tanis, I do believe we are on a time crunch to get some work done. But I think we've learned a lot today, both parties, and we do appreciate you taking the time out of your leisure day.
You're very welcome. May I offer you a bit of advice? I would suggest that perhaps you be slightly lower profile? Just a little. I am in the privileged position that I could facilitate the murder of another one of the Council of the five families, and then still walk around because that sort of thing is rather expected. Uh,
That's just how
but
y'all say hello.
it is. It's an Athcotland hello, actually. Good morning. Good morning. Stab. Um.
Jesus, what is this, Baldur's Gate?
Oh, I hate that place. That place is terrible. You ever tried to have brunch there? Get mugged 3 times before you make it to the bistro.
You have to budget for all the muggings when you go out. It's
Yeah,
gonna cost
I
me
mean,
$5 for the sandwich. I gotta budget 15 for the muggings that are gonna happen.
Obviously, I don't get mugged when I go to Baldur's Gate, but
Yeah, what? Some guy pulls out a knife, I turn into a bear. You just brought a knife to a bear fight.
oh, I just mug them back.
Oh.
No, you give me your money.
Tannis, I think I'm liking you every minute now.
Well,
All right.
do we want to go pay a visit to the Golden Spire and then very promptly commit an anonymous assassination?
We should go get disguises and pretend to be like people who aren't, people.
Do you know where the Golden Spire is?
I'm pretty sure that's an island.
Just gonna
It
roll.
is it is an island.
You
Yes.
should tell us, Tannis. Please. Oh,
She
God.
did.
I rolled a
Tell us.
15 for history.
They told us they said it's on an island. I'm not looking at the map, so I can't look.
So- Here it is. Well, I suppose it's not on an island.
Is it like there?
It's here. So
Oh,
it's
that.
separate from the city. You would need to leave the city.
Oh
I
wow.
also misremembered the map. I thought there was a body of water in between there. But it is outside the city, and it has its own walls. It's not exactly like
You can just walk up.
right, exactly. It's not exactly open for tourism.
Oh, so it's like we have to not only break into a prison, we also have to break into the fucking monastery.
Or find another way, a legitimate way inside.
I am a
Yeah,
holy
it's not-
man.
This is a monastery. They probably have. I say probably. This isn't. I assume this isn't just one Salem chant Ponzi scheme. I'm assuming there are people who do these religions and monkery in there.
Yes, there are. Yes, it is
Did
in
you
the grand tradition of noble families, they have funded a number of holy people. What better way to assure your salvation than to give money to the people that talk to the gods?
Actually, Tannis, since you're so familiar with since you're from the city, but do you know anything about these people religiously? What do they believe? Except that they just punch people and resurrect people? That's all I know right now.
monkery?
You love it. You know you love it.
I'm not exactly a religious person.
Yeah, I heard you didn't believe in sin, so I kind of figured.
No, I don't believe in sin. Let me think.
It's either you or I asked the other person who might know things about holy people, but she might be biased.
Let's see. Let me roll a religion check for them. See what they can tell you. Oh! They rolled pretty well, actually.
Tannis has read a book.
Tannis has read many books. Well, I can tell you that it's fortified, heavily fortified.
Hmm.
Fun fact, it has gold-plated gates.
Hmm.
Seems
gates-
ostentatious.
It is very ostentatious. It is not just a single building. It's not just one church. There are 15 buildings inside. it's like a city, really, a holy city. Um,
Here.
Do they worship in the same manner that Dame L'Oreal's district worships?
well, it's called the House of Plenty. They worship Joaquin, as you do. Mostly, there are, I would imagine, a few outliers. Um, I don't. I would expect that. Well, I suppose I don't know about your experiences with Dame L'Oreal, but she's rather earnest in her faith, I believe. All of the other good little clerics and paladins in there are as well, in my experience, at least. Perhaps yours is different. Um, I would say that the monks and clerics of the Gold Spire are Wiccan worshippers through and through.
What does
They
that imply?
Cervantes, y'all
they
like money.
worship
Yeah.
gold, the capitalistic earning of gold and trade.
They're like the neutral alignment religion.
Wait.
Exactly. Pay them money
Do they have businesses?
inside the temple, inside the city.
You'd
I
think
suppose.
teen worshippers would have businesses. They run it to make money for the church.
They,
Yeah, tithing is a business.
What the?
you know,
We give you salvation, and in exchange, you give us money.
I feel like
No?
that's wrong to pay for salvation.
Tennis has a face.
there is the hospitality house. I've been to parties there. It's a massive, massive dance hall inside the monastery. Huge. The five families rented out for galas. That's where Sylvester got married. Um, there is, generally speaking. Hold on. And they go over to their desk and they start digging through one of their drawers and pull out an invitation. You know that the Council of Five Royal Crown is next weekend, just in a few days. There's a gala for the victors
Oh,
at the House of Hospitality
that's our ticket in.
When's the gala?
immediately following the race, of course.
Oh, so gala right after.
Well, yes, that way you can bring the horse in with the laurels and the roses and such.
I do like to think that they have like a pyramid scheme thing going, where like, hey, if you tithe us every week and you come to church and tithe, then Joaquin will give you fortune beyond your wildest dreams in the future as a blessing.
Oh, almost certainly.
So everyone's just like giving money every week, hoping that they're gonna strike a gold mine.
Uh,
Yes, that is my experience. That's why I don't really believe in religion.
is that Golden Spire?
I mean, I believe in gods. Obviously, the gods exist, but I feel like I'd much rather make my own fortunes.
Sound like I didn't hear that. Sorry. But hold on. So the whole reason why we're getting here is that we want to get there to possibly stop that Solemn-Chant from being resurrected. Days.
What if he's
And-
already resurrected and just on a Slim Chance safe house somewhere?
That's true. That's true. But I'm really having hope that we could try to get it beforehand. But also, even if they've been resurrected, we can ask more details about this. I
we
mean,
we need to search for
where-
clues on where they are.
Where is Thays? And where's they hiding? Where are you keeping your Thays?
How do we not just where are they hiding, but how do we access them?
Yeah.
And then we need to figure out who knows Thays is alive, and who did Thays share information with about me? Because no loose ends.
pretty sure if he is resurrected, I'm pretty sure the first thing he would do is probably say, "Hey, the man who killed me was the man, Cervantes, who announced himself."
Did we get ambushed after we did the? I say we. After you did the assassination and self-incriminating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Immediately after.
Wow, I think they know. I have a sneaking suspicion they already know.
So
Cervantes, roll me a religion check.
Oh no, I'm bad at those.
So going after Solemn Chant, or Thay's Solemn Chant is useless at this point, since the entire Caldwellers already know that you did it.
And
I guess
probably Richard.
Yeah, Cervantes, do you just want double revenge at this point?
Oh no, we gotta. How many times do I gotta teach you this lesson, old man?
Double revenge.
So, given that you are given that you do worship Joaquin, you are familiar a little bit, not necessarily with the structure of the Gold Spires itself, but you do know who the head of the church is. And the head of the church here, at least, for Joaquin worshippers, is the Holy Coin Voice. And she is supported by the Five Furies, who are her successors.
Okay. Sounds like a lot.
There you go. Well,
I could get you invitations to the gala after the race. Wouldn't necessarily be difficult.
We're gonna be in the race.
What?
we're gonna win the race.
Yeah, we're in the race.
Oh, do you really think we weren't involved in that?
Well,
We're
I
involved
thought
in
perhaps
yeah.
I really thought that perhaps you might be busy setting the city on fire.
No, that's after the gala.
No, that's actually like a month or two away from here.
We're not like unreasonable terrorists. I don't know what you think we are.
We're not terrorists.
Well, one of us might be. Ego.
Okay, two of us definitely are.
I think that you all are idiots who are mucking around in the city, but you're useful idiots at least.
That's fairly accurate, yes.
Yeah.
Terrace, do you have a horse in the race? I know
No,
your horse
I'm
is probably
part
got
of-
eaten.
I'm part of the Council of Five. We don't run in the race. This is meant to be a balm to the masses.
We knew that. They're just an idiot.
Yeah, I forgot. I was like, yes, you're a council member, and you're not supposed to. Yeah, I remember.
Correct.
Shall we go?
Please, I'd like to eat the rest of my lunch without indigestion.
Yes.
I apologize for.
I'm taking a beer for the road.
I'm taking
Please,
a beer and a hoagie.
Yes, please. Take whatever you'd like.
We also made an appointment for next week, but we're probably gonna show up before that.
Yeah, Tannis, you should know that for some reason, like, your staff was getting annoyed with us for stopping in, so I just told them to put us down on a Tuesday, but we might just show up on, like, Saturday, who knows.
We just like. Sorry.
Why? I do my best to not be charming.
I know. That's what's so charming about it.
So
It's earnest.
sorry.
It's earnest.
I apologize.
It's endearing.
Frankly, every time we come here, you gain something from it. So, like, I mean, I'd be excited if I walked up to your door, or if I walked up to my door. Because
Well,
I'm
that's why
like,
I
man,
haven't facilitated your assassinations yet.
precisely. See? I mean, logistically it may be difficult, but there's something to gain every time.
Yes.
Did you not hear the word yet?
I mean, I figure everybody's going to plan to kill me at some point.
I mean, I just like to
Yes.
keep it in my back pocket. Just in case.
This is probably the second or third time we've been threatened by somebody that we could be assassinated. So this doesn't even faze me at this point. This is just at Katla, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
of
get
course
it.
I'm
You're
planning my assassination.
You're learning. You're learning.
This city
Exactly. Yes.
is awful and should be burned fire, except the good people, which we'll get them out, whoever they are.
Will we?
Ah,
They better.
Some of them might get caught in the crossfire, you know.
No.
No,
We won't allow
no.
it.
Yeah, we're not gonna allow that.
Well, we try not to. That's why we're saving a net.
Yeah.
Although I don't think we have enough favors with Tanis to save every goddamn bystander that gets caught in our crossfire.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but like not the
I
one
don't
that
have-
we directly caused.
Yeah, we did. That was ours. That was an us issue.
Yes. Anyway.
By
By-
us, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm taking responsibility. That is directly-
I'm just gonna like gaslight you into fully believing that you were a part of her misfortune.
all right. Take some sandwiches and dessert for the road, and please, if you tell my brother that I've asked you to kill his husband, I will poison every single one of you in your sleep, and then I will dissolve your bones in acid.
Very
My bones are
cool.
made of metal. They can't dissolve.
Oh, in that case, I
Also-
will break you into pieces using a socket wrench and spread your pieces across the city, leaving them in buckets to corrode.
Cool.
Excellent. Just so we're on the same page. Now leave.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Don't tell Sylvester. I
Yeah,
have to
I
write
think
this down.
Well, we have invitations to the Gold Spires in a couple of days, but we kind of want to investigate now, don't we?
Well, we could go there for legitimate business.
I mean, I am a Joaquin worshiper.
Define
just-
legitimate business, please.
They are a monk monastery. They do monkery and holiness, I assume. Some of them might be even good. But despite their collection of gold. You know these Joaquin worshippers, you give them 5 coppers and they might just kill a kid, you never know.
Have we met a good Joaquin worshiper yet?
I'm
you
standing
really
right
only
here.
met Servant. You only
I
met
know.
Cervantes.
Have we even met a
I'm
good
standing right
Joaquin
here.
worshiper
Exactly,
yet?
I like saying my-
Cervantes' mate just gets shit talked all the time.
Everyone pretends like I'm a bad guy.
Don't worship gold.
I don't worship gold. I worship capitalism. There's a difference.
It's the
Is that-
acquisition of gold.
It's the business. It's the the trade
It
activity.
sounds like you're trying to become a dragon.
Yes. Well, I don't hoard gold. Well, I mean,
I mean,
Is Joaquin just secretly like a dragon that like gets y'all to collect gold and then
that is the goal, but I mean, it's kind of like it's a self-continuing religion because you can't achieve the end. A, because you can never hoard enough gold, but B, because your goal is to amass a lot of wealth, not gold. And so you make a lot of money to spend a lot of money, but then once you spend a lot of money, you need to make a lot of money to replace that money, and it's just like
is this like the only like religion out there that works like this?
It sounds like a Ponzi scheme. I'm like, what is this religion?
Yes, Joaquin worship is a Ponzi scheme.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, my religion is very simple. I get burnt if I do bad things, and sometimes I get laid. I don't even know anything else. That's all I'm here for. That's how I do good things in this planet. I don't know about this advanced system of like we spend money, make wealth, gold, everything. Like I don't get it. It don't make sense to me.
it would somehow that's not shocking to me.
Also, my intelligence. The capitalism would not make sense to Lars.
You wouldn't understand economics. Well, frankly, I wanted to make sure Thays was dead for his actions, but now he's alive, so I do feel compelled to kill him just for that reason alone. But, logistically speaking, God, I spent all that time setting up my plans, and now I have to set up a whole new set of plans. God, And killing
You're
this.
in my plans.
What are your-
It's not like I can just be like, all right, motherfucker's still alive. I'm gonna walk over there and kill him right now. I'm like, oh, God, I have to be methodical. And he's
Are we
gonna
gonna
see
keep
the
killing
laxatives coming this time. He's not gonna drink the coffee.
Are we gonna have to keep killing him every time it gets, keep getting revived, and you gotta keep?
Well, he's not gonna get revived again because I'm gonna make sure that he's like double tapped this time. Like,
I really hope
Double
it's like a
tap.
running joke.
I'm gonna put him in a goddamn blender, like, and then pour his fucking liquid remains into like the water.
I just hope he just keeps getting revived. I think it's a funny reoccurring joke, honestly.
Yeah.
You know, frankly, I'm not even mad about it. Like, you know,
You could take his head
could take the head. Frankly,
and just take it with you, because I think he has to be like all together.
you know what? Frankly, I'm actually kind of glad that this happened. You know, because think about it. Like,
How?
this is just like this is just my proclamation. You know, this is my announcement to all the Slim Chance and Cowled Wizards. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna kill Thaze. He'll be resurrected, and he'll spread the word for me. And no, Cervantes is coming for you.
Are you just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
saying this?
No, I imagine we were in the like courtyard just having this conversation outside. Like.
I'm unapologetic.
All right.
Gerard, the butler, leans his head out and he says, "You should really plan your violent revolution someplace that's not the Danaher's doorstep.
Yeah,
I'm sure you've got some place to go."
Well, we did it
Yeah.
at Slim Chat last time, and we're gonna do it here this time. Anyways,
You all are going to die.
Yep. Good.
Probably. Very much.
You know, I'm glad they all
Please.
know I'm coming for them.
We need,
Well.
we need a place to put Cervantes, like, in a box. So he can, like, say things. No.
Maybe when we break into the,
Remember
What?
we had a house?
We're gonna what?
just walk and talk.
Remember we had a house?
Madame
Yeah.
Flowers is?
I own a
We were
house.
living good. We were living good.
You can stay at my
I
place.
can't go back. No,
Your place is definitely being watched. I
What do we
can't
do
go
with the
back there.
horses?
that's like the obvious. How are we gonna get the horses? I just thought about that.
Oh, fuck. Do we have to break into Madame Flowers'? Well, not break in, but, like, just randomly the horses.
We could just go walk in and be like, "Hey, we need the horses. Okay, bye." I'm
You know what?
sure Madame Flowers is being watched, but they're not going to do anything about it.
Why don't we just go to Cervantes' house? Just have a good old fight.
Yeah, like I'll just be sitting there in the recliner, legs crossed, smoking a cigarette, and then like they all bust in to get me, and I'm like, I've been expecting you. And then you guys bust out of the cabinets and go, surprise, bitch!
I don't want to see Cervantes' house because Cervantes' house is sad.
Don't. My wife died.
You're a sad, sad man.
You're a sad man that has got it into this situation.
It's like,
Just,
I have to make
I love how everyone just like unrelentingly bullies the man who's grieving his dead wife.
Yeah. So where is you? Where are you intending to go?
Gentlemen.
Wasn't there also like this thing in like the forest we were supposed to go deal with? No, that was no.
I mean, there is, but there's a lot of things we have to fucking deal with.
Hold on, let me look at the
And
list.
I have a calendar now. Fun fact, I'm going to submit it at the end of the day. There's a calendar, and I'm filling it out. And I'm like, holy fuck, it's only day one, and it's already getting filled out.
Let's
This
see
is
here.
bullshit.
We could.
I gave y'all an out. I was like, you can go to Waterdeep. And you're like, I'd rather fuck with the political and social power structure in the city instead.
Well, it's not our fault you made Athkatla so interesting.
Out of game, Jen, I couldn't escape Baldur's Gate. I was like, I have to go to Avernus eventually. And I'm stuck here in Baldur's Gate. Why am I stuck here?
A lot of the things on this list of things to do are not conducive to our current situation. So maybe we just find a new quest.
You could
No, no,
just
no,
lay.
no.
You could lay low for the 4 days until the race.
No, we have to do something every day. It's video game min-maxing.
We have to constantly keep getting ourselves.
We could go like fight
Yeah.
crime. Just like go fight crime.
What? Fight crime!
Whoa, whoa, let's
You-
calm
you-
down. Yeah.
You'd like some crime to fight?
We're crime.
Yeah, we are the crowd.
We're crying.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh no, we're gonna be bugged.
Oh, I have advantage.
Oh no. Oh no.
I rolled a 23.
You
Sure,
see a group down an alley as you pass. A little cluster of guards, and they seem to be kicking a small person.
That's not a crime.
Down the
Those are
alley.
guards.
Well, let me. What kind of small person is this? Like a child?
Is it his cousin or his brother?
Is it the other person?
Oh.
Big city, small world.
Cervantes and Metal can both see that this is what looks to be a child.
A child.
Guards beating children on my watch?
I don't think so.
Today.
All right. I'm just gonna like scoop Cervantes onto my shoulders
What?
because we're doing this. I turn into a bear.
Yep.
You want to fight crime? Oh my gosh, it was serious. What the?
You want to fight crime? I had this prepared. Bam!
I
Suddenly
did.
bear.
I keep forgetting to put the bear token in. I'm gonna put a actual note in my notes.
Like a sticky note that sticks out.
It's fine. Also, I got Cervantes on top of me, and we're going to go fight crime.
We're crime fighters. We're heroes.
I've heard that claim, but I'm not sure if
Oh
I believe
shit!
it.
There.
Natural 20.
Let's fucking go!
Nice.
Just roll it, just to get it on there. 13.
Wait, do I roll?
13.
Do I roll my initiative or the bear's initiative? My initiative.
Oh wait. Poppy is technically with you. Bloop.
Also, I love our daughter. Hold on, can we feed fucking Slim Chance head to her?
Let's not.
That's
That's
very
gross.
What?
It's gross, but it might get rid of the body.
I bet that we could feed her the whole body.
Feed me the body.
Never mind.
What?
Don't worry,
What do
Poppy.
people taste like?
You don't
What,
know.
Poppy?
No.
Wait, what does Lathander think about this?
Not great.
He's a bad. Hold on, I gotta have an ethical, moral debate about cannibalism real quick.
Why?
People,
You're a bad person.
people taste like meat, but like,
Meat.
Okay.
We're very
I like-
stringy.
I like meat.
but not good meat.
Oh.
No,
Like-
no, no. We're talking about morally good.
Like, no, not
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm literally
Talking
not,
about morally good.
do not taste good.
I'm not really that interested then. I like sweets. I like sandwiches.
Are we having this
kinda
conversation?
like- I kind of like beer. Beer is
If
good.
Slim Chant put like 2 slices of bread on his head. It's a sandwich, Poppy.
Wait.
Granted, I don't have a stomach.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe it's better if you have a stomach.
Yeah, maybe you need to digest him, otherwise it's just gonna be in your body.
Okay.
And decompose naturally.
Is that why your breath smells like that?
Probably.
Gross.
I mean, when I'm my humanoid form, I don't have a mouth.
Oh. You know what? I was inside your chest for a while.
Yeah, there's.
Kind of smells like dead stuff in there.
Yeah, it's like a I got a
Is it like a
compost
comp?
going
It's
on in there.
Yeah, don't make me go back in there, please.
No, you don't. That's why I make you hang out on top of the mushroom hat.
Okay.
See, it's like the real story. Like, eat your vegetables, otherwise we're gonna put you back in your mom.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to go back in my mom.
Oh my god, I'm a mother.
You are a mother. So, it is Cervantes' turn. You see a group of like 4 guards, and then there is a. Actually, this one would probably be up closer since they're currently literally beating the shit out of this child.
Since I'm riding metal, I'm gonna use my pistol. And I'm going
Okay.
to take aim at I guess the guard right here in the middle.
Okay.
Bang! That's an 8.
That does not hit.
There you go. I am a turn.
Okay. Wonderful. So,
There's a warning shot.
Hey, you, unhand that child! Bang! Just fire up in the air.
The bear looks angry. Bear noises.
bear noises.
Hold on. I have a video for this.
So, something happens that you don't see.
Oh.
No, you should have known.
Oop.
Where is it?
I swear to God, if we get jumped by cowled wizards in the middle of an alley fight.
Oh yeah, you thought you were saving a child, but actually you were getting jumped.
What the hell is that?
And then an air elemental pops up.
Is it that one air elemental that Poppy like sent away like 5 sessions
Forever
ago?
ago. He's been hunting us this entire time.
Do any of you know how to recognize an air elemental?
Is that
It's
that
not.
one?
It's not the same one.
Oh,
Because as it appears, this old lady down the alleyway pops into existence, and then there's the air elemental, and then she just teleports. Bloop.
I can't facilitate that. We should probably kill that old woman, but
I need to. I didn't pull up an air elemental. There we go. So that's her turn. And nothing's going to happen on that turn. Where? No, nothing's going to happen on that turn. Now it's the guard's turn. And this one's going to turn around and see all of this. Look at the kid. And he's going to kick the kid. One more time, just for good measure. Oh. And the kid's unconscious.
oh fuck.
And then he is going to... He looks at the air elemental and he's like, I don't know about that. Is it gonna get... He can't quite get close enough. So he's going to take 2 steps this way. And he's going to fire his crossbow at Cervantes. That's the one that fired at him. And if it makes you feel better, he also rolled an 8. So
Nice.
he misses.
We're twinsies.
Mm-hmm. This one over here is going to be like, what the fuck? And he is going to be really freaked out by the fucking metal bear. And he's going to fire a heavy crossbow. Does a 12 hit a bear?
A 12, it's a bear.
You take 2 piercing damage. And then he fires again, and you take 7 piercing damage. So 9 total.
Not an earth elemental yet.
I forgot to roll air elemental's turn. 'Cause I'm a dummy. Okay. Let's see. Really, the metal bear is the scariest thing on here, so they're all just gonna fire at the bear. So that's 9 more piercing damage to the bear. That's a 17. That one misses. That's a negative. That's a natural one. So the one over here shoots himself in the foot
Oh.
and just like pins his foot to the cobblestone. We're gonna use that one because that's funny.
Back.
And that one misses also. Okay. That's the guard's turn. Lars, it's your turn.
Bonus actions. So I'm gonna ignore the wind because the wind hasn't directly hit me yet. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna take cover here and I'm gonna hide. Like I'm in the little corner and I'm gonna hide behind my corner.
Okay. Roll stealth.
19.
19. Okay. You feel hidden.
All right. This idiot's gonna get shot.
Okay. Shoot at that idiot.
Click.
You would have advantage because you're hidden. He can't see you. His passive perception is 10.
16.
That does hit.
I love low-level enemies. Plus sneak attack damage. 17.
17. Okay. Yeah, this one is focused on Cervantes, and he's like reloading his heavy crossbow, and then you just come back. You come like peek around the corner, and you shoot him, and it just skims the back of his head, and like knocks his helmet off, and he sees you now.
That is it for my turn.
All right. Metal, it's your turn.
All right. How about time for bear?
It's that time of the day again.
I should probably focus my attention on the air elemental.
It.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Am I still on you? Should I be
Yeah.
here?
Do you want to still be on me or nah?
It doesn't matter to me.
Dump them.
I guess I can
Alright.
get off. It's fine.
Get the fuck off.
Get the fuck up. Just like stand up, bear. You fall off, and then bear swipes with claws and a bite. Because now I have multi attack.
Okay.
Here comes the claws. Oh my god.
Are your weapons considered magical when you are in? Are your claws and bite considered magical?
Wild shit. Yada yada yada. Give me a second. Your attacks in beast form are magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage. Primal
Excellent.
strength.
I thought that was the case, but I wanted to double check. But a 9 doesn't hit, regardless.
Yeah. And then going for bite.
Chomp chomp.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Hell yeah. Turns out a natural. Oh, you rolled a
Oh.
1 on the crit. Let's just double the piercing damage, because that's bullshit. We'll just double the damage. I
All
like
right.
that better.
26 piercing damage.
Wow.
DM likes fun. DM likes fun. Confirm.
I find the neck portion of the wind elemental and bite that. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to heal my bear form
Okie dokie.
for 1 third level spell slot, so I get 3d8 healing. Ten.
Excellent. All right. Anything else?
That is it for me.
All right. So Poppy goes after whoever she's riding on. She's like, should I try and breathe on this one again?
Bear shakes head, or like nods.
Okay. So she like scrambles over onto this side of you and just and breathes out. And let's have the air elemental make a wisdom saving throw.
I always thought it would be like a cute little sneeze, just like.
I just imagined that it looks like like she's just like breathing out pot smoke. It's just like a rolling cloud.
Rolling cloud of pot smoke.
Smells a little dank. They fail. This fucking air elemental failed.
Booyah!
Yeah. So,
Poppy
Th-
wins.
yeah. Apparently. It is affected by her euphoric breath. And she's gonna go back onto the far side of the bear. Davril,
Mm-hmm.
I would like for you to make me a you actually don't have to make me anything. As a person steps out of the corner and becomes visible, and you take 23 psychic damage
Oh,
as
Jesus.
this mage looks at you, and you see the wheel of time spin out before you, and it looks for all the world like a web, and it's spinning, and the strings and strands of the web are knotting and unknotting and splitting and ending, and you realize like this is why Ian is the way that he is, because he must see this all the time. And now I need you to make me a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. All right. All right. 13.
You are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Fuck.
Whoopers. Okay. Do these guys look like cowled wizards? Am I able to at least like see that before?
Yeah. Yes.
So we are gonna jump at them. Okay. Alrighty. Then.
All right. So it's your turn now.
That's
You're
fine.
stunned. And now you're not stunned because it's the end of your next turn. So
Am
you
I at
just-
least able to tell, like, say, like cowled wizards before, like,
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I would say. And like because you went right after them, you were only stunned briefly. So
Okay.
you get stunned and your head hurts, and then like it comes out like cowled wizards. Cervantes, it's your turn.
They've come for us again, boys! I'm gonna pull out my chain whip, and I'm gonna take one step forward here. And I'm going to bonus action use Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a swing. 17 to hit for 9 bludgeoning damage plus 11 thunder damage.
Okay. Make me maybe just a general intelligence check.
Not very good at that. Oh, hold on.
Nope, you don't know. So 17 does hit. So they will take 9 bludgeoning damage, but they only take half of that thunder damage.
Wow. Okay. Do they require the strength DC 13 to push them? Does that affect that?
No, well, I would say that they would still make the strength saving throw. Because they're resistant to thunder damage because they're a storm, and they fail. So-
Upon it hitting, it explodes in that force damage, and I guess it just pushes it away.
Okay.
That is
How
10
hard
feet.
is it? 10 feet. Okay.
Wind.
Boink. It goes.
And then
Your Kate billows the opposite direction.
and then I will close the distance up to this point and end my turn.
Okay.
I am concentrating, by the way. There you go.
Okay. Cool. It's the air elemental's turn. It's gotta roll a d6 to see what it does. Rolled a 1. Cool.
It's also stunned.
No, it just has to use all of its movement to move in a random direction. And so, once again, this air elemental just goes 90 feet off the fucking screen.
Oh.
In that direction?
Yeah, yeah,
What the?
I love this one-time joke.
yep, yep. Now it's the old lady's turn, and she's like, "What the fuck? Where are you going? That's not. God, damn it,
If I'm mentally
fucker."
connected to Poppy, I'll just go, good job.
Yay! It worked again. Does it only work on air elementals?
Maybe it's because they're more susceptible to smoke. I don't know.
Oh. Huh. Maybe. I need... Excellent. I need everybody to make me
Oh no.
dex saves.
Oh no.
Okay, fair. What's my dex?
I need Indomitable now. I need
Not
Indomitable now.
great.
Yeah, she's way too far for a spell. It's like,
Oh, that's a 5. That's a 5 for my cave bear.
Oh no.
oh god.
So I have to roll damage. She curses because her fucking elemental just got high and ran off. And she goes, pew! And just a little beam of red light comes out and explodes. Let's see, it's 86.
Oh no. How many d6?
8?
8d6.
Oh no.
It's a fireball, boy.
Yup, just a fireball. So if you rolled over a 14, you
Nope.
take 15 fire damage. If you rolled under 14, you take 30 fire damage.
Oh my god, I don't think I'm a bear anymore.
That hurt real bad.
30 fire damage?
Lars is down.
Lars is down!
I'm not looking too good.
So your healer is down.
I don't want it to be the heroes, but
Lars doesn't have, oh no, you're not a high enough level rogue, you don't have evasion. Oops.
Oh no, you multi-classed. Oh no.
No!
Wait. Relentless endurance. Once per long turn, you can reduce to 0 HP, but not be killed. You drop to 1 HP. 1
You drop to
HP
one.
instead.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're an orc.
Yeah.
Also,
Be like, no! I
No.
refuse to die.
Cervantes, make me the concentration
Oh
check.
no. Oh!
Where you go? You
Wow.
maintain concentration.
Holy crap.
It's the city guard's turn. Let's see if they are brave enough to stay here after that.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
because this isn't a child anymore. This is actual combat.
Yeah, nope. This guy is going to... He's gonna look at you all, and he's just gonna drop his weapons, and he's gonna fucking book.
What about the guy who's pinned?
Well, we'll see when it's his turn. So he's just gonna book. He gets to there. You could take an attack on him if you'd like, Lars. He walks right past you.
Bayonet him.
Okay.
I
Roll
don't,
to
I
hit.
don't, I don't like children beaters.
I mean, that's a fair...
Lathander guides me!
Oh,
Yeah?
shit.
Yeah, he's fucking dead. How do you kill him?
So when he's running, as you can see, Lars is kind of recovering from the fireball, and he's like building up some sort of strength. He has his pistol as this man's running and just stabs him right in the eye.
Yeah, it goes in. This is the one you knocked the helmet off anyway, so you just slash at his face and it slides in, and then you realize why this was called vicious. And it seems almost like it twists in your hand, and you watch his eye pop and just pour down his face in a wet red ruin, and you yank it back, and he just falls.
Ooh.
So he gets like there. This guy ran past both Cervantes and Metal because
Oh.
he's more afraid of the people chucking fireballs at the other end of the alley than he is of you.
You get the claw.
Yeah.
18, 9 slashing damage.
Yes, the 18 hits. The 10 does not. There we go. He's like, ugh! And he just keeps going. Oh, let's see if Poppy can hit him. Poppy has a +7 to hit.
Holy
She
fuck.
does! Yeah, she only does 1 damage, though.
Ah.
But she does still bite him. It's just an insult, really. This guy, he looks at that. Let's see if he's... Let's see what direction this fucker wants to go. Nope, he's dumb. He's like, those people are scary. They're called wizards. Absolutely not. He's gonna go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he ends up there, and he realizes that he's face to face with Davril, and he's like, "Oh fuck! I surrender. I surrender."
Get out of my sight. I'm not really in the mood for you.
Great. And he will keep running when it's his turn again, because that was all his movement. And this guy who pinned himself to the floor is going to see if he can make a strength check to... Nope, he's still stuck. He just spends his whole turn trying to yank his foot out of the fucking ground, and he can't. Lars, it's your... Oops, it's your turn, Lars. I hit twice.
Okay.
There we
Lars. So, am I allowed to use multiple spells if I do one? Some spells strictly say bonus action. Some say action. If I could do an action and a bonus action, I can only cast one spell, right? Not two.
You can cast a leveled spell and a cantrip. If you can cast a leveled spell as a cantrip, and you can, or as a bonus action, and you can cast a cantrip as your action, or vice versa. There aren't.
Yeah. All right. I say to the party, "Don't worry, aid will come soon."
If only.
I cast Cure Wounds on myself.
What?
Bonus action hide.
Okay. Full stealth.
What an inspiration.
Hey, fuck you. You can complain until you know I heal.
Yeah, you feel very hidden.
Outstanding.
All right. Metal, it's your turn.
All right. Metal in bear form is going to go about 35 feet this way and use bonus action to revert from bear form to metal form. So I'm metal again. And angry eyes are going to look over in the direction of these fuckers. And I am going to clap my hands together, rub them very hard until they start to spark electricity, and cast Call Lightning.
Oh. Cool.
And the location of my first lightning strike is going to be right here. So Everybody within 5 feet of this square needs to give me a dexterity save.
Alrighty. That's them. That's a natural 20 for this one, so they pass. And then let's see about the old lady. I'm sure she's super dexterous. That's a 10. She fails.
All right. They take 16 lightning damage if they succeed, 8 lightning damage if they fail.
Yeah, the first one. And when you make I assume you make eye contact with this crazy little fucker, and you see their eyes are so strange. It's almost like you can see the sands of an hourglass pouring through their eyes, and one eye is going the correct direction for the hourglass to go down, and then the other eye, the hourglass is pouring up instead.
Weird time shit.
And this lady just gets fucked. How much do they take if they fail?
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah, 16 lightning damage. And a rolling storm just kind of appears above us and starts to spread out across the city.
Yeah. Excellent. So. There we go. Cool. It's Poppy's turn. Unless there's anything else. Metal.
Nope. Use my action,
see
my
if-
bonus action, and my movement.
See if this recharges. It does not recharge. She's like, I can't do that again. And you feel her leave the top of your head. And you can't see where she is. She just goes up here, and you see colors just pouring out basically from nowhere. No, oops, that's the wrong one. I was gonna roll 10d6. I need 60-10.
Poppy, what are you doing?
Her best.
Color spray?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, neat.
Yeah. She does color spray. And they're both blinded.
Been standing.
Nice.
She's getting a beer for that.
Really?
Yes. As soon as we find a beer.
Excellent. And she is. She's gonna go back over here, and nobody can see anything that's happening. But Bettle, you know that she did not go back on your head.
Okay.
Now it's the precognitive mage's turn, and it's even worse now, the way that their eyes look. Because now it's all gone white, and you just see these spinning, impossible hourglasses in their eyes. So let's see if their bullshit recharges. It does. Excellent.
No, no.
Oh, but it's blind, so it recharges, but they can't do anything with it. Make me a... Let's go. Nope, they can't. They can literally do nothing. They're just gonna try and stumble backwards. All of their spells rely on sight. Tafrel, it's your turn.
Lightning Destiny, right? Or
Say that again. You broke up a little bit.
Sorry, the unconscious girl. She's not like making death saves or anything. She's just knocked out, right?
She's just knocked out.
Okay.
I'm not cruel enough to make you watch as I kill a child.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be off-screen action.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously I'd do it off screen, but I'm not gonna make you watch.
Okay, that makes things easier. You know what? Fuck it. Fireball.
Excellent.
So yeah, dex save for both. They're blinded, so I don't know if that's a disadvantage or anything. But, yeah,
I mean, I would
16.
do it. I think logically it makes sense to do it at disadvantage because they can't see it coming. That makes sense to me.
Alright.
And they both spectacularly fucking fail, and they're both dead. How do you flambe these people?
Well, after almost being hit to the brink of death, after being psychically, I don't know, mind fucked with, and then fireball, he's almost gonna take out his lamp, and he just rubs it and hoping something happens, and just remembering the spell that was cast on him, just kind of replicates that, and just a stream of fire just shoots out of the lamp, and then just.
Yeah, it almost looks like old footage of somebody with a flamethrower. It shoots out and then all spins together like a fiery tornado before it lands and just explodes and incinerates these blind fuckers. They don't even see it coming. You just hear a deep breath that's sharply cut off at the end as the inside of their lungs burn and they fall down dead. And we'll call that, unless you are intending on... Are you going to kill these guards?
Yes.
I was at least gonna bonk him on the head and knock him
Lightning
out.
strikes.
Okay. In that case, we will, because I know that some of my dudes have a place to go. So I figured since we got to the top of combat round, we can end here and pick up next time.
Because I want retribution for child abuse.
For child abuse?
Fair. Yeah, fair. That's fair.
We can continue if we want to.
That is up to you guys. I don't...
The Council of Three. Do we continue? Yes or no?
I'm fine with killing guards.
Yeah, we could kill some guards.
All right.
Okay. All right. Then Cervantes, it's your turn. Also, the air elemental ceases to be on this plane of existence when the person who summoned it fucking died. So,
I'm gonna walk up here and I'll approach the child and I'll use lay on hands. I'll give him like 3 HP.
yeah, they come back to consciousness. And they look up at you, and you can see that this is a just a small human child, maybe 5 or 6 years old.
You should run.
Now? Yes. Okay. And they just look at all of you and the guards, and then they can't go very far, but they're running. They sort of pick themselves up and they could get to about there.
That was my turn.
Okay. She's dead. They're gonna keep running. Bye. This guy leaves. This guy leaves. Let's see if this guy can wrench himself free from his own stupidity. Nope.
I find you often can't.
Nope. He actually pulls his foot free so forcefully that he takes...
Ow.
He takes 5 damage when he just rips his foot free. and he's just bleeding profusely. And he takes 5 damage, and he's not stuck anymore, but he is prone.
Sucks to be that guy.
Now it's Lars's turn.
I get advantage on it because he's on the ground, isn't he?
With a melee weapon.
Ah, well then, let's just rectify that. Hide. A bonus action.
Okay. Yes, you feel very hidden.
Bang.
15 hits. It would just be a straight roll because I think you have disadvantage on a ranged attack if they're prone.
Oh,
So
okay.
but the 15 still hits.
24.
Yeah, they're fucking dead. How would you like to dispatch this this dumbest of guards?
I assume he's on the ground, so I carefully get on one knee and fire right through his soulless heart.
Yeah, you line the shot up carefully, and he is trying his best to scrabble to his one good foot. And you line it up, and he almost thinks for a moment that it hasn't hit him. And then he feels his lung collapse. And he takes one last agonal breath and dies in a pool of his own blood.
Yeah.
And I
Look.
believe we're out of combat now.
Look at that. We're heroes.
We did one petty good thing today. We made the world a little bit better.
Can I still see those guards?
Yes, you can.
Are there any collateral damage between 5 feet of them?
No, they are within 5 feet of each other, though.
Lightning strike.
Okay. That's,
Bonus action lightning strike. Just no witnesses.
The party hates child abuse. Also, no witnesses. That's
Yeah.
also a good policy too.
One of them succeeds, one of them fails.
All right. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, that's really low damage. 14 lightning damage.
One of them falls dead. The other one eats it and just keeps running.
If I could still see him 6 seconds later, another lightning strike to him.
And I'll Eldritch blast him in the back.
And then there's guns firing.
Yeah,
God damn it.
He fails the dex save. You can roll to hit on your Eldritch Blast. Oh, never mind.
Right,
He's
yeah.
dead.
Whoa.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
dead. He actually just, the lightning comes down, and it's almost like you feel this fey spirit that possesses you, that is you, that fuels you, light up from the inside, and you just yank his hand down and pulls the lightning from the sky, and man just falls to ash.
And then I let go of the spell, but I guess the storm doesn't disappear.
No, it is the first rainy day you've seen since you've been in the city.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Meadow can control the weather now.
Well, we might not have brightened the day, but at least we brightened this city.
The little girl is gonna look at you all and just keep fucking running.
I was gonna use gold. All right, fair enough,
We're
fine.
pretty scary.
Yeah, fair enough. You were terrifying.
Yeah. Yep. So she... Metal, make me an insight check.
Fuck what Tannis says. We're gonna clean up the city.
Oh god, 13.
You think for a minute maybe there's something hinky about this kid? And you're like, nah, it's just a kid. And they're gone by the time you resolve that thought.
All right. And then I just go, Poppy, where you at?
Oh, I'm over here. And she'll pop back into She looks around to make sure there's nobody looking, and she pops back in and like does a little hand wave, and she crawls up on your mushroom hat and disappears again.
Okay.
Well.
Do we desperately need healing? Should we go find a place that's safe to lay down for a while?
Let's go to that tavern we always go into.
Yeah.
Which one of those?
The Black Gauntlet.
No.
You mentioned Black Gauntlet again, I'll break your legs.
The slippery eel.
The slippery elf?
The slippery eel?
It's
Yes.
Slippery elf.
The slippery elf, yeah.
Alright.
Yes, okay.
Prayer healing. I don't think we'll need it, but prayer healing.
Yeah, the
There.
slippery elf. There we go.
One room.
Yep, you're back at the slippery elf. You make your way back. You don't run into any other ambushes along the way. And you're back, quote unquote, home. Home away from home.
Home away from home.
It's, I would say, mid-afternoon. 2, 3. There
See-
is a rather rambunctious atmosphere in here.
You see, guys, because they think we're good guys, they're planting traps for us by beating children. So what we have to do is stop being good guys and just, like, ignore horrific abuse in the streets.
I cannot do that.
No wonder you live here.
I don't... That's not right, right?
Yeah,
No.
Poppy's right.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
don't.
Okay.
What he's saying is wrong.
Okay.
morally.
Okay, can I have my beer now?
I buy our pseudo daughter a pint.
A full pint?
It's pretty incredible. She stays invisible because she's always invisible unless you guys are alone, and you just watch the volume in the pint go from full, and it's almost like somebody's drinking it with a straw. It just goes.
Just in case anybody's watching, Metal's gonna make a burping noise.
It's good because you hear a little telepathic.
I then point at it and go, friend, I'm sorry you're so cursed to have food disappear around you. One day we will relieve you of this curse, but until then, I'm sorry. You must carry this burden.
Just throw us olives. Well, gentlemen, I'm going
All right. Yeah.
to drink myself into
Yeah.
stupor.
You better not. I will literally be in your house in an hour. So
I think Cervantes is gonna drink himself into
Oh,
a
I'm just
stupor.
me
All
too.
right.
Everyone, don't drink and drive, boys. It's bad for you.
Easing and cruising is only for Ansunzo.
For Sansa. Alright.
This is
Bye.
good.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.